Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy IX. I'm Mysterious JG, and yeah, that thing I said about how if you set up something that you want to listen to in the background while you play means the game gives it to you right away. That is exactly what happened. I was watching someone else's YouTube video. I'm like, no progress at all made, and we actually stole the item we needed. So I thought I would jump back in without killing Hill Gigars and just finish him off on screen for you guys, mostly so that you could see him fall down without it being in fast motion. But I got a different, I got a slightly different alignment of stuff right now. So, Aiko doesn't have, Fenrir because, of how she's equipped.
Huh. Stupid little girl can't even summon Eidolons. What kind of loser are you?
I think a double bio is what's going to finish this. Because it tried to cast Karaga right there. I almost wish I'd let it not get silenced so we could see its spellcasting animation, but,
Oh, that wasn't enough. How about another one, punk-ass bitch?
then that's it. That has to be it. Oh, it made no noise as it fell over. That's kind of disappointing.
Oh, my rage has dissipated. The blood of that Hilgigars was enough to sate my thirst for murder.
Good deal. Alright. I should just run away.
Hee hee, thanks. How come you can summon Eidolons? I thought I watched you summon Eidolons. The fuck?
Alright. Let's go. So at this point, do I have, got a red stone, a blue stone, and a yellow stone. Blue water flows at times, streams and sings as it travels into the ocean. Yellow ore, sometimes harsh, sometimes gentle. Travel the earth till you see its heart. Fire was a gift from the heavens. It must never be used for evil. Alright. Oh, there's a green... Okay, well, we can't have all the items anyway at this point because there's a green item that we can only get after this point. Half MP's handy, but I think we want to get her... oh, haste is good too. But Fenrir would be... Oh, she can summon Phoenix too. Yeah, she just has a lot of stuff that we need to get learned up on. Antibody. Apparently not a whole lot of things she can learn from armlets. And we went to all the trouble to get the fairy flute. What does it teach us? Asuna, haste, and regen. Regen would be nice, actually. It's regen is very good in this game. Asuna I'm not that worried about because of just the fact that oh wow, something else already teaches us haste. I think regen is probably the one that we wouldn't have gotten for a while otherwise. There's no point in me going back and regretting spending the time learning stuff now because or going back and stealing now because I've already done it, and it, like I said, it didn't really take that long once we got it. Once I set myself up so that I could have as long as I needed and I had something to listen to keep me entertained, then the game was like, fine, fucking have it, nerd. Alright, well, we've got more than one Sapphire, Sweet Sapphire, so we can go ahead and learn High Tide with Ray Ask the Warrior here. Oh, yeah, you can be learning High Tide too. Could he use a survival vest to learn anything fancy? No. Okay. I'm trying to think. Should she have? Yeah, I changed stuff around off screen, and then that got undone when I loaded. But I thought it might be nice to have her on auto haste, but it's actually not as important for her as it is for Zidane, because I'm always trying to steal with him. And I took away his half MP to give him a bunch of immunities. Which, if we actually want him to be useful, I should have him on half MP. Poison's not that big of a deal, honestly. In this game, I mean, not in real life. So I can just pick any one of these to get, and I don't think anything's going to be using freeze or heat anytime soon, but it is nasty when it does get applied. So what about you? You don't have half of MP as an option. But we can get you a High Tide, which is kind of, whatever. It means you get your trance gauge builds at double speed. You still can't actually... You still have very little ability to use it in any kind of intentional way, like save it up. I'm gonna have it when I go into a boss fight or something. That still just doesn't happen, so... Alright, I got half of MP on my primary spellcasters. I got my adorable little girl who doesn't have half of MP yet. She's doing alright. Oh, here's the yellow stone. Or green stone, rather. We already had the yellow stone. Griffin's heart, fear its soul, for it knows no terror. Beatrix. Who should talk like Big Boss now. Tree nurtures all, it protects and gives birth to life. Let us pray to it every day. Kind of a loud mouth. I guess he's supposed to be some kind of religious scribe. We got an ether. Alright, let's go back and figure out what our reward is for collecting these colored stones. I want those stones. I want those stones, and I'm willing to break a lot of bones. Oh. What the... Oh! I didn't take the path out of here I meant to. This is the way I came. So this would take us back to Condo Petty. Possibly more rando encounters. Let's make sure, is anybody close to leveling up? Not really. VV will level up fairly soon if we don't pay attention. Still here. What is the deal with this quest? Simply look for the exchange routine. It is located west of Susanna. Oh. Oh! I think this is it. I thought we were going all the way back to the village. Something came out for the back. Received a moonstone. How many moonstones do we have? There's something where having more than one of an item in your inventory is useful in some way. No, sorry. Having more than one of these gems affects, like, something. I don't know about the moonstones, though. Having multiple paradots means Ramu does more damage. Having multiple sapphires means Fenrir does more damage. I don't know what moonstones do, actually. And there's some weird one where, sorry, I want to say Odin does more damage if you have fewer ores in your inventory. This is all shit you wouldn't know unless you were reading, like, game guides and stuff. But the game's been out long enough, I feel like it's kind of okay for me to take advantage of that sort of knowledge. You see, now... I feel like we should capture Oglots just for this quest. For the hell of it, but... Like, I don't know what to do other than run up to them. Like, this is one of those things where you wouldn't know it was a quest from just playing the game normally. Because I ran up to them, hitting a button, and nothing happened. It just seemed like they're decorative. We haven't encountered any, Sorry. We haven't encountered any monsters since Hilkigar's left. I wonder if he was, Oh, never mind. If he was somehow making other monsters appear and his defeat caused them to retreat, I guess not. You're kind of a big boss type looking deal. He's not, but it's a troll. From whom we've now stolen ore. I wonder if we can put him to sleep. I'm just curious. Alright, well, we have successfully put him to sleep. I think because I have mug instead of steel, this will wake him up, so... Oops. Solution. I hope it's not the final solution. Okay, he just used temperature stuff on Aiko. If I understand correctly, she needs to not act, or she'll die. Well, she just went into trance. Oh, that's Berserk. Never mind, she got hit with Berserk. I wonder if she gets out of Berserk by being tranced. I guess now we know that clear-headed is worth having around here because of this guy. Terrestrial rage, bitch! I thought Fenrir was a giant wolf. Anyway, wolf uppercut. That guy just got hit with a wolf slam. I'm dancing around, see? See? I'm adorable, get it? Oh, she learned auto regen and life. Aiko has a life. She's clearly not a Let's player. Alright. Now that I made that self-denigrating humor. Something else that teaches Cura would allow us to get going with the fairy flute, so maybe we can figure that out. Oh, we still need... we need ability up. See, this also teaches regen. I could learn regen really quickly, combining them together, I suppose. Oh, this teaches ability up, so we can learn ability... Oh, and this teaches... Alright, let's learn Cura with this thing, which is a really good... all of these, like, female-only hair accessories turn out to be really high-end stat boosts when you level anyway, I think. So, we want her to learn ability up, so we'll have her learn Cura, and then she'll switch over to something that teaches ability up. In that slot. But if she doesn't already... Well, of course she has it. Like, I don't have enough things for her to even use all of these slots, so she must have ability up equipped, yeah. Alright. So in the Lucid Palings, we've got, oh, there's a friendly Yeti around here. Trying to figure out how I can manipulate the camera to make it a little easier to see. I don't think we're trying to go to the Leafa tree. We're trying to go to Aiko's house. Aiko Pro, you've gotta want it. Probably not a lot of point in keeping these guys alive for any length of time. Just kill them off. I don't think we're stealing anything useful from them, but I'm just... There's a late game skill Zidane gets that deals damage based on some formula multiplied by the number of steals he's accomplished. So there's now, especially now that we've got Mug and he does damage when he steals, there's really no reason to ever not be stealing with Zidane. You guys get from messing with Vanish, although that actually didn't do that good. I'm gonna steal from you. Okay. We've got shit tons of ether, so I don't really need to worry too much about... Oh, see, the fairy flute looks like a branch. But it feels like a sneaker, or rather a flute. Oh, buddy. Why you gotta extend this battle? Feels like kind of a waste of time and energy to be using silence on him, but I am trying to test the theory that if you cast a spell, Vanish wears off, and I think we've already established that it doesn't work like that in this game. I'm pretty sure it does. Maybe it has to be an offensive spell. Yeah, see, it wore off him there. A status spell doesn't seem to count. Because they may, in fact, be immune from them while vanished. Man, he just punched the shit out of Zidane. You don't have to do that. Damn, I was hoping she would kill him there. You don't get to do that to Zidane. That's right, I avenged Zidane, not you. Zidane's gonna be my boyfriend, bitch. Oh, I shouldn't joke about that. I think that actually is a humorous subplot. Alright. Aiko Pro, you've got to want it. I am now suddenly so amused by the idea of Aiko Pro, you've got to want it. I can't imagine it's that interesting in anyone else, but Aiko Pro is like a muscle building powder. It was yeah, weight gain powder that the WWF at the time used to sell, and like you couldn't get it in stores. You had to order it like mail order from WWF, and like various WWF stars in like the 90s would wear Aiko Pro gear, and Vince McMahon would tell us, Aiko Pro, you gotta want it, and it was hugely successful, as you might imagine. All right. Okay. Guess we're not supposed to be here yet, but that music sure is ominous. Oh, sorry, I'm hitting buttons that would have pulled up a mini map in Atelier Rizza 2. Although in Atelier Rizza 2, no matter what button you press, it's like at best you got a 50-50 chance it does the thing that you remember being told it did. They seem to change their minds a lot about what buttons do in that game. I thought we had a Condo Petty. We are here. That's the mountain path. There's the life tree. This isn't going to be helpful. I'm calling the Chocobo and then realizing, don't call me, you're not going to be a Koopa. I'm realizing, I thought for a minute, oh yeah, I can summon a Chocobo and ride around with worrying about encounters. Like, no, that's not actually true at all. We do not have a Chocobo whistle in this game, or something like that. Now, if we found some Chocobo tracks, we could summon Chocobo, but that's... We have not found Chocobo tracks, so again... Trying to find fun ways to kill enemies here. Oh, we don't get to have fun. Guess we can poison enemies. That's fun. Ah. Sooner didn't work. Or sooner didn't work. Yeah, that solution gives it just seems to apply Berserk, which is a fun thing to have applied on Ico anyway. Neither of you were poisoned by that, unfortunately. I guess clear-headed would be useful on Ico, but what the heck am I doing with her anyway? She's murdering stuff, it's fine. These guys have a really sweet death animation, though, I gotta say. That's pretty cool. Got Ico over there. She recovers from her rage just long enough to belt out Cross-Eyed Mary on her flute. Alright. You guys are about to level up, so let's get off stuff that's going to not be great for leveling up. Although I think this is good for leveling up. But the best thing in the game for leveling up, I think, is like Pearl Roche, but she also doesn't know that stuff. This is I don't honestly know here. This could be this could go. Let's see. Oh, I was opening up my file that shows me what stuff levels up what. Pearl Roche, Magic +2, Spirit +4. Barrette is pretty damn high up there. It's Strength +3, Magic +1, Spirit +1. Is that what she... No, she's got Kakucha, which is Speed +1, Magic +2, Spirit +1. Not quite as good as Pearl Roche, but it does include Speed. Yeah, I'll keep her on this. Why not? I mean, you get to a point where it's all really good. These ones. Glass Buckle is Strength 1, Magic 1, Spirit 2. And it's easily the best one that I've found so far that the men can use. But, like, the Pearl Roche is Magic 2, Spirit 4. It has more overall. But she's likely to max out her Magic and Spirit. Speed, she needs help with Speed. It's her worst attribute by a considerable margin. So we'll keep her on a Kakucha. I have a bad feeling I'm not going to be able to get over there. I may have come out of that dungeon in the wrong way. Oh, some kind of crab monsters here. Blazer beetles. You can tell they're blazer beetles because of their fire magic. Alright. I guess we're seeing the actual magic costs on screen cut in half. It's not like it costs half of... It shows the normal cost and then we only end up paying half. Like, it shows half the cost and that's what we pay. He doesn't do very much damage with Mug, it looks like. It does some damage. I'm not sure if it does the full damage of a normal attack. Because I'm making these battles take far longer than they should by having all different white mages and black mages physically attacking while my thief, who's the closest thing I have to a real attacker, is stealing. So let's get on with it here. We've got shit tons of ethers. Oh, and we steal gold every time. That's the thing I'd forgotten. I've had Steel Gill equipped on Zidane this whole time. So one of the reasons we have an obscene amount of money isn't just because of... it's not all down to the money trick in selling items gotten from Chocobo Hot and Cold. Like, I was trying to figure that out. I was like, why do I have so much more money than the game thinks I should have? Because I did the money-making trick that the fact mentioned, but, like, we've got a lot more than that. It's because we're constantly stealing money. I did not kind of put that together. So she's learned ability up. That's good. So now we do want to come off of this, but she's about to level up, and I just got done convincing myself it's a good thing for her to have. So we'll keep her on this until she levels up. You take that Robe of Lords off. Give someone else a turn, because Robe of Lords is also a good thing to have equipped when you level up. I think it is. Isn't it listed here? Yeah, Robe of Lords is speed and strength and magic and spirit +1. Kind of, it boosts everything, but not by a huge amount. Okay, so that's not working. I'm starting to think there's multiple exits from this dungeon, and that I chose the wrong one. So there really doesn't seem to be anything here except for the Aoife tree. Alright. Let's try to wrap this one up fast. This is still taking a while. The magic, I think, was making this go a lot faster than I realized. But still, once you got speed up on, just beating it down with physical attacks is still going to be the fastest. But this should level up Aiko and Vivi. Now I can switch over to worrying about Zidane and Dagger. Haste. Yeah, let's do haste. That's pretty important. Protect is good, but I think we're already getting it for something else. Don't care about level up. At least not now. Oh, this would be good. Body temp. Oh, you know what? I need to get her clear-headed. Yeah, what's something that teaches clear-headed? Guardian Mog. half of MP would be good for her, but Guardian Mog. Alright, let's find out what the hell that is. Yeah, I've been convincing myself this is worth having, so let's stick with it for a minute, and then you go to the glass buckle, since you're going to level up fairly soon. Actually, it's time to call it a video anyway. Alright, when we come back next time, I guess I could check the fact, but I think I need to go back into that dungeon we exited and find a different exit point. Because seems like we just... I mean, my last hope was this little forest would be something. I think we just popped out someplace that... We can't do anything here yet. We didn't even get a... We just hit a force field. Like, literally a little force field thing happened at the Aoife tree. And none of our characters said anything about it. So it's obvious we're not meant to be there yet. We didn't even get dialogue about how, maybe there would be a clue at the whatever village. Like, nothing. So the game doesn't want us here, and there's nothing to be gained from trying to sequence break at the moment. So let's come back and do it upright. See you next time.